The WBC have ordered Deontay Wilder to defend his World Heavyweight Championship against mandatory challenger Dominic Brazil. You're watching Remstar Says So. Everybody hit like, hit subscribe, share this video, and leave a comment. Now that Tyson Fury has absolutely lost his ball bags and put his tail between his legs, running off to ESPN, the WBC have ordered Deontay Wilder to fight mandatory challenger Dominic Brazil. It's not the fight that we wanted, but it's the fight that we're getting. I don't think anybody can be sort of disappointed or angry at Deontay Wilder. After 2018, he took on two of the three best fighters in the heavyweight division. In March 18, he knocked out Luis Ortiz in one of the greatest heavyweight fights we've seen in a very long time. And December 2018, he had that draw with Tyson Fury, knocking him down with a very controversial late and slow count. Tyson Fury doesn't want this work, and therefore Deontay Wilder is now forced to defend his belt against the mandatory Dominic Brazil. I mean, I think it's a good one for Brazil. He's been sitting there waiting. He's been very inactive. He's been the mandatory challenger for the best part of about 18 months now. And the one thing that's going through my mind is what can Brazil really bring to this fight? You know, Dominic Brazil has been sitting down waiting for Wilder to give him this title shot, and I think he's literally had about one fight in the last 18 months, and that's not good. He's not going to be at his best tip-top position, and the last person that he fought was just a knockover journeyman, just to sort of keep busy a little bit. I think this fight is really easy to make. They're both Al Heyman fighters. They're both Showtime or Fox Sports, so there shouldn't be any sort of issues. Deontay Wilder will easily get a rematch, even if he did lose, because as I said, Al Heyman promotes both fighters or advises whatever he does in that manner. What do I expect for this fight? I expect Deontay Wilder to go in there and try and get Dominic Brazil out faster than AJ. I think Brazil lasted about 7 rounds against Anthony Joshua. So if I was Wilder, I'd be looking for six or less, just to send the message. Dominic Brazil, has he improved since the Anthony Joshua fight? Potentially, but with the level of inactivity that he's had, I'd be surprised if he can cause any real damage. Both guys are 6'7". I think Wilder might have a slightly longer reach, and Wilder's fought better opposition and managed to keep himself busy as of late. I just think that, Deontay Wilder will want to go through this guy as quickly as possible so that he can look at potentially an undisputed fight with AJ, or maybe rematching Luis Ortiz, or maybe Tyson Fury might have grown a dick and balls by then. I don't really know what else to say about this one. I just think that, he's a mandatory and he's got to get it out the way. If you look at Deontay Wilder, he hasn't actually fought a mandatory fight since December 2017 when he knocked out Bermane Stiverne in 1 round. So, it's about time he gets his mandatory out the way. By the time he gets in the ring, you're looking about 18 months, possibly longer. But, such is life. The WBC clearly don't seem to be as strict on the mandatory fights as some of the other governing bodies. But it is what it is. I don't know if Al Heyman and Lou DiBella and Shelley Finkel are going to stick this one on pay-per-view, but the whole market seems to be going pay-per-view crazy, so you might see it on Showtime pay-per-view or Fox Sports pay-per-view. But I doubt it'd be pay-per-view in the UK. It might be on like ITV4 or ITV3, because we all know that Al Heyman's recently signed that big deal with ITV. It's a fight that I'm going to watch anyway. I always like watching Wilder fights. I think Wilder takes people out in a way, in a very vicious, methodical way. Yes, he's not the most clinical boxer, but he's definitely one of the most entertaining. And that right hand that Deontay Wilder has, um, it's the equalizer. It can take anybody out at any time. Anyway, let me know your thoughts, guys. Drop a comment, hit like, hit subscribe. Do you think Brazil has any chance? Are you going to watch this fight? Are you disappointed? Let me know. Thank you. You're watching Remstar Says So.